Good day to all my dear students. Today we are going to start our new chapter number 16. By mistake I have written chapter number 18, but in your textbook it is chapter number 16, trigonometrical identities and tables. First of all, we learn what is trigonometry. Trigonometry word is divided in two parts, that is trigonon and metron. These words are Greek words. Trigonon means triangle and metron means to measure. So by the name only you can understand that in this chapter we are going to learn about the relation of the measure of triangles. Now measure of triangles means triangles, angles and sides. We will measure and their relations. Already we have studied this chapter in standard 9th, and you have also studied some important ratios using our trigonometry. Let us recall it again in this video. You can see the right angle triangle there, that is triangle OAB. Students, let me clear all of you that this chapter is basically on the right angle triangle only. So in that triangle OAB, angle A is 90 degree and angle O is, I have written theta there. You all have studied last year theta, that is the again Greek word or Greek symbol which we use to show our angle. And I have written side OA X, side AB Y and side OB R. Okay, now last year we have studied some ratios, that is sine theta. Sine theta is equal to opposite upon hypotenuse. Students, we all know that hypotenuse is the opposite side of 90 degree, or you can say right angle. Opposite to right angle, the side is called hypotenuse. So here OB is our hypotenuse. So sine ratio is always opposite upon hypotenuse. Now opposite to whom? So opposite to angle theta. Wherever in the triangle your angle is measured, so like suppose theta, then you have to check the opposite to it upon hypotenuse, that is known as sine theta. You can check here, I have written y by r, that is opposite side of theta is y and the hypotenuse is denoted as r. Next is cos theta. Cos theta is equal to adjacent upon hypotenuse. So adjacent to theta is x and hypotenuse is r. So x by r. Tan theta is equal to opposite upon adjacent. Now according to theta in the triangle, opposite is y and adjacent to is means near to it, that is x. So y by x. These three ratios are very important, that is sine, cos and tan. To remember the ratios we have short forms like SO, Ka, TOA. You can check there, I have written SOH. S means sine, O means opposite and H means hypotenuse. And SCA means cos adjacent upon hypotenuse. TOA means tan opposite upon adjacent. Now the other three ratios are based on sine, cos and tan ratios, because we understand them as the reciprocal ratios of sine, cos and tan. Here cosec theta is equal to hypotenuse upon opposite. Once you remember sine, cos, tan, then you can write cosec as reciprocal of sine. You can check hypotenuse upon opposite is equal to r by y. Then sec theta is equal to hypotenuse upon adjacent, that is the reciprocal of cos theta is equal to r by x. And cot theta is equal to adjacent upon opposite, which is the reciprocal of tan is equal to x by y. You have to remember this, students, for a long time. Now we have one table in the textbook given, and we have also studied last year some important values which we are going to use in our questions. Sine theta, like theta here is the angle. We have 30 degree, 60 degree, 45 degree and 0 degree and 90 degree. So these all are the values between 0 to 90. You can check 0 and 90, then 30, 60 and 45. They all in the in between 0 and 90 degree. Okay, so sine 30 is equal to 1 by 2, cos 30 is equal to root 3 by 2 and tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3. This you have to remember. Then sine 60, that is the same as cos 30, so is equal to root 3 by 2. Cos 60 is same as sine 30, is equal to 1 by 2, and tan 60 is equal to reciprocal of tan 30, so that is root 3. Now students, why this is like that sine 30 is equal to cos 60? Because 30 plus 60 is 90 and they are forming complementary angles. So the values are same, like cos 30 is equal to sine 60. Now we see sine 45 is equal to 1 by root 2, cos 45 is equal to 1 by root 2 and tan 45 is equal to 1. Now here sine 45, cos 45 values are same because 45 plus 45 90. So there they are forming complementary angles 90. That's why they are equal. Now sine 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1 and sine 90 is same as cos 0, that is 1, and cos 90 is same as sine 0 is equal to 0. Why? Because again 0 plus 90 they are forming complementary angles. So cos of 0 is same as sine of 90. Likewise, it is very easy once you study this table nicely and you have to observe it properly, then you can remember it very easily. So I hope you have to memorize this table for your exercise solving. Now next we are learning trigonometrical identities. This also last year we have studied, so this is again revision kind of. Reciprocal relation, first relation is this, that is cosec theta is equal to 1 by sin theta, and you can say sin theta is equal to 1 by cosec theta. Why? Because they are reciprocal of each other. Similarly, sec theta is equal to 1 by cos theta and cos theta is equal to 1 by sec theta. Similarly, cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta and tan theta is equal to 1 by cot theta, like that. Now, when you multiply this cosec into sine, you get value 1. So, here in the last line it is written tan into cot is equal to 1, sec into cos is equal to 1 and cosec into sine is equal to 1. So students, this relation is helpful to you in solving your prove that type of question of first exercise. So you have to remember this, and it is also explained by the ratios that tan and cot are reciprocals, cosec and sine are reciprocals, and sec and cos are reciprocal of each other. So you have to remember this for a long time. Now the next is quotient relation, that is tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. Now here at the downside you can see sin theta by cos theta. How we get it? Like we have to place the values there. Sin theta ratio, you have to check our first page where I explained you sin theta is equal to y by r, and place the value of cos theta as x by r. Now that x by r will come up as the reciprocal, so r by x and r get cancelled, so we get value y by x. That is y by x you have to check in that tan theta it is. Okay, So this is one relation we found, tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta. Now cot theta is equal to cos theta upon sin theta. So we write cos theta upon sin theta is equal to cos, it is also given there, x by r, and sin theta as y by r. Now this r get cut, so is equal to x by y. But x by y is nothing but cot theta. So another relation is quotient relation, in which sin by cos is equal to tan and cos by sin is equal to cot. So whenever in the question you need to substitute this value of tan and cot, we will substitute it, and it is nothing to more memorize, as tan is sin by cos, so cot is the reciprocal of tan, so you have to remember cos by sin, so it is understood. Now next is square relation. This is again very important. First is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Now student, you have to check our first page where I have drawn right angle triangle. So in that we use Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse square is equal to sum of squares of other two sides. It means r square is equal to x square plus y square. Now we divide, or you can say dividing both the sides by r square, then left side become x by r whole square plus y by r whole square, and right side r square by r square is 1. Okay, so now x by r is the ratio of cos theta, so it is cos square theta, and y by r is the ratio of sin theta, so it is sin square theta is equal to 1. So here our first relation is found as cos square plus sin square theta is equal to 1, or you can say sin square plus cos square is equal to 1. Now the second is sec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. Here we will take the ratio first, that, and then we divide it by x square. Let us take on the first 1 plus tan theta. Tan theta is y by x, so y by x whole square, and then is equal to sec square is r by x whole square. Then then we divide whole of it by x square, so you get 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. Now third is cos square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta. So here we take x by y whole square. What is x by y? Cot theta, cot square theta, plus 1 is equal to cos x square theta is equal to r by y whole square. Now dividing whole by y square, we get cot square theta plus 1 is equal to cos x square theta. So students, again you all have to remember these three relations, square relations. First is sin square plus cos square is equal to 1. So whenever in the question sin square plus cos square comes, we put it value as 1. Then sometimes in the question sec square theta, we need to put the value as 1 plus tan square theta, and sometimes in cosec square theta we need to put 1 plus cot square theta to solve our prove that type of questions. So again you all have to remember these three relations which we have studied now. Okay, what we have studied right now, the square relations, I have written it and explaining you that if first sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, then we can use that same equation as sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta, and cos square theta is 1 minus sin square theta. You check that if you want value of sin square theta, you take cos square, on the other side it become minus. So what is our sin square theta? 1 minus cos square theta. And what is our cos square theta value? 1 minus sin square theta. Also second number is sec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. So here you have to check that tan square theta, if I take on the left side, then sec square theta minus tan square theta become 1. So whenever sometimes you get sec square minus tan square, you can put the value 1 there. Okay, and then cosec square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta. So cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. So whenever you need this cosec square minus cot square, you have to put the value 1 there. So from the three square relations, you have to remember this more, that sine square value, cos square value, sec square minus tan square is 1 and cosec square minus cot square is 1. So if you don't memorize it, it is very understood. From the first relation only you can write these equations accordingly. Now let us start our exercise 16a. Students, by mistake I have written 18a because I have not the textbook which you have. I have different textbook, so you have to understand is as 16a. I am taking question number 5 here. That is all prove that type of questions. The left hand side it is given tan square a into cos square a, and we have to prove as 1 minus cos square a. So always prove that type of question, we will start either from the left side or from the right side, and you have to show it accordingly. So here I start with LHS, tan square a into cos square a. Now value of tan is sine by cos, and here square is given. So I write sine square a upon cos square a, and that cos square is already cos square a. So that get cancelled and we have only sine square a. But just now I explained you that sine square a is nothing but 1 minus cos square a, which I have written in the bracket. You can see sine square a plus cos square a relation is 1. So sine square a is equal to 1 minus cos square a, which is your right hand side you have to show. So likewise you can show 1 to 4th question also, that easier. You have to start from LHS and show the RHS. Now I am taking question number 12, students. Question number 12, left hand side is equal to sine square theta plus 1 upon 1 plus tan square theta. Now already we have studied some relations in which 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta. So in the next step I am writing sine square theta plus 1 upon sec square theta. You have to check. Now next step I will place value of sec. Sec is reciprocal of cos, means sec square means 1 by cos square theta. So you here check that I have placed value of sec square 1 by cos square. So I get sine square plus cos square go up in the multiplication way. So sine square plus cos square in the next step. And we all know sine square plus cos square is nothing but value 1. That is our first square relation. Sine square plus cos square is equal to 1 is equal to RHS. Now let us move on to next question. Next I have taken question number 14. So left hand side is equal to sine square theta plus cos square theta upon sec square theta minus tan square theta. Now check the numerator, that numerator sine square plus cos square value is 1. Also the denominator sec square minus tan square value is 1. So I have written 1 by 1 is equal to 1. That is our RHS. Very simple. So other questions are similarly simpler only. So you have to solve by yourself. Now I have written what the relation I am using in the bracket. You have to check it properly. Now let us take next question 17. In the 17th question, left hand side is equal to sine 4 theta plus 2 sine square theta plus cos square sine square theta cos square theta plus cos 4 theta. So just observe first the left hand side. The first term is the perfect square, last term is the perfect square, and there is the middle term with 2 into the first term's square root and last term square root. So here I have written it as sine square theta whole square plus 2 sine square theta cos square theta plus cos square theta whole square. Now this is our perfect square polynomial. So I can write as factorization of a plus b whole square. So I have written here sine square theta plus cos square theta whole square. But what is sine square plus cos square? 1. So 1 square is 1. That is your right hand side, students. So here we complete question number 17. Now let us move on to next, that is question number 18. So in the 18th question, left hand side is equal to sine 4a and cos x square a plus cos 4a into sec square a. Now here we put our value of cos x square a. See students, whenever square is given, you have to put square, whatever relation you write. Like here sine 4a into cos x square a is 1 by sine square a plus cos 4a into sec square a is 1 by cos square a. So now get cancelled that sine square and sine 4. So upside it will be sine square. So sine square plus cos square is equal to 1 RHS. Now let us see question number 21. Left hand side is equal to tan a plus cot a into sin a cos a. Now value of tan a, that is our quotient relation sin a by cos a, and cot is cos a by sin a. So we placed in the bracket value of tan and cot a. Then you have to take LCM in the bracket to solve. So wherever cos a I have written sin a, and wherever sin a I have written cos a, that I will multiply in the numerator. So it becomes sin square a plus cos square a upon sin a into cos a. And already into sin a cos a is there. So it get cancelled sin a cos a because they are in multiplication. So we left with sin square a plus cos square a. And the value of sin square a plus cos square a is equal to 1. So that is our right hand side.